First of all, we'd like to welcome everyone to the new time slot. All right, 10 to 12 Eastern, 7 to 9 Pacific. What's going on, everybody out there all across the land? Of course, you're tuned into the number one station on the net, Hotline Radio. This is the Keith Harris Show, and of course, what's going on, everybody out there all across the land? Of course, you know you're tuned into the number one station on the net, Hotline Radio. This is the Keith Harris Show, and I am your guy, Keith Harris. Now, we'd like to welcome you to another very special segment of the show. We got a very multi-talented gentleman on the phone with us tonight. He's known for being the master at his craft in a few different categories. And make no mistake about it, we want to talk to him and find out what he's been up past, present, and future. So without any further ado, I'd like to roll the red carpet out for main man, actor, writer, and musician, Juan Ortiz. What's up? What's going on, Juan?
I'm going good, man. Thank you for having me on the show. Just here maintaining, working, keeping busy.
I see that, man. Matter of fact, yeah, you do be working. You do be working, man.
Yeah.
I don't you know what I'm saying? I looked at checked out some things that you in, man. And you play some amazing roles, as a matter of fact, and we'll get into that in just a second. But first of all, man, let me ask you, let everybody across the world know where you from, like where you represent.
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, and I'm Latino, Puerto Rican, and yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay. Big shouts out to Jersey.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. How did you get into the well, let me ask you first, which one you started to do first? Was it the music or the acting?
Well, it started when I was like 13, as far as like, cause I always had the idea of being an actor, like even before like I even started doing it. Like I remember like just being like 5, 6 years old, just like watching TV and kind of like watching all these shows like Family Matters, Full House, the Wayne Brothers, Fresh Prince. I mean, I just watched all these shows. I just remember being a kid, just like being glued to my TV, my room, and just watching movies and all these stuff. And I kind of always like vision myself, just like playing some of these characters. So I always had the idea, but I never would like know that I would do it. It was just always in my head, like, I could see myself like doing that or playing one of these characters. Mm-hmm. I would watch like movies with my cousin, I remember, and just after the movie was done, we would kind of like react to a movie, and it was always my idea. Like I remember just watching Terminator 2 and telling my cousin like, yo, let's react this whole movie right now and play it out. Just kid stuff we would do just to keep ourselves like entertained. Yeah. And it was always like something in my mind, just like the idea of acting. So the music stuff as well, I got into it more because my older cousin he used to do music and he had a studio. So when I was like maybe 13, I would go over his house and he had the setup, so I would just try it out just for fun, nothing serious, just messing around with it. And I guess as I got older, I kind of developed this love and passion for like hip hop and rap music. So I just started like listening to a lot of the artists that I kind of like, all the great ones, Nas, Tupac, Pun, all of them, and kind of got inspired to just start writing. I felt like I could tell my story and just write what I feel, more like expressing myself in a creative way. That's pretty much how I started like writing and doing music.
Word. And I guess basically it's like on the music and the movie side, one hand kind of wash the other, because when you're doing music, it's like you telling a story anyway, you know what I'm saying? And you probably try to tell the type of story that somebody can envision a scene from in their mind anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, how did you jump off into your first role? Because I know you've been in Serpent, let's see, is that Holyfied? And you've been on Investigation Discovery. I saw you on that joint. You got,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you got.
I got my first acting experience. I was about 17. I would say at that time, before like I even got into acting, things wasn't going well for me. I think at an early age, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do for myself and my future. I kind of was like following the crowd, hanging out, chilling, just young teenage stuff.
Word.
I got into the acting stuff just based on being at the right place at the right time, and I got a chance to work on this film called Van Bush Park in Jersey City. And it just a small little role for one scene. I never had any experience in acting. I didn't even know anything about acting. I only knew that there was always something I always wanted to do. So I kind of got the experience. Like I got a chance to be in it, and I kind of ran with it. And I remember just being on set and being nervous, like not knowing, like I don't know anything about acting. I just want to know this is something I want. This is something I wanted to do. So when I experienced, it was like a feeling, like just like damn, I'm really doing this now. I'm really in front of a camera. I'm really like in front of actors that know more than me. So I remember just watching that film on DVD when I got the copy and kind of looking at my scene on the TV screen when I got the DVD and kind of like knew like, yeah, this is my calling. This is what I was born to do. It was always in my mind, and here I am looking at myself at a movie, that I just did and stuff. So it's like after that, I kind of just kept going at it. I mean, trying to just like learn the craft of acting. Like I started like taking classes and just like trying to study the whole acting and film world, just getting as much knowledge as I can as far as auditioning and just studying my craft. That's pretty much what I started doing first.
Word.
Before I started doing all the stuff I'm doing now.
And that's you know what I'm saying, it's like that for people, you know what I'm saying, even myself. I know once you when you go in there, like you say, you nervous for the first time, but then once you get the feel of being on set, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of doing your thing on camera, that's when you know what I mean. That's when you get that feeling that, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. And after that, the love is just in you, and then you get hungry for it, right? It's just a walk in the park after that.
It's like a never ending hunger.
Yeah.
It's like, when I go to sleep, it's what I'm about. When I wake up, it's what I'm thinking. It's like, it's just a lifestyle, and I feel like I'm passionate about it. I think when you do something, you gotta love it, and you gotta be passionate about it, because that's what's gonna allow you to keep going. No matter what steps in your way, it's gonna allow you to keep going and keep pushing for what you want to do and what you believe in.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, if you could play if you could play your favorite role or write yourself into your own script, what would be, or even when you was growing up, what would be your favorite role or character that you would want to play? Like the bad guy, the killer, or the family man? Which one?
There's so many roles I would like to play that I haven't. I will say that the role I'm playing now for Serpent, it's very it's a new role for me. Like I never played that type of role where, I'm playing this guy who's just like crazy insane. So it's like all over the place. I mean, I like to play. I just like to do different stuff. Like I feel like, I don't know. I really thought about it. I just feel like there's a lot of things I want to play, so I haven't really thought about like what type of role.
Yeah, and then you don't want to be
so much. Can't really think of one thing right now.
Yeah, and then you don't want to be like, kind of stuck to being chosen only for certain roles, because then that opens the door. You keep a wide range of variety for different things you could play.
Yeah,
like that. But now in Serpent, yeah, like you say, it seemed like you was playing a guy that was. It was like you was off the chain, but it still seemed like it was a bit calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew, it seemed like you was playing a crazy character, but it almost looked like that character knew he was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So kind of give the people, if you can, a bit of an explanation about the role you play in Serpent.
Well, Paco is a character that he's kind of like, twisted, little off mentality. Like his mind is just like off. He's the type of person that he don't do what he wants to do, and he doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't have no remorse for human life. he's pretty much a cold guy, you know. He's cold-blooded, just crazy, demented, just all over twisted guy.
Word.
And the project is about Jamaican drug lords, and pretty much Paco tries to get involved and take over and all that, you know, all that action stuff, the drama and all that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because it seemed like you said, it seemed like Paco was crazy, but then at the same time, it seemed like he had a point. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like he wasn't like the type of person where other people could tell him what to do. It seemed like he had a mission. He knew his mission. His mind was pretty much well, but he was just, you know, like I don't give a damn. He was like 7:30 in the situation. Like, look, you know, I'm just wilding out about this.
Yeah, he's pretty much in a mission to do what he has to do for him and what he wants. Mm-hmm. And anybody that gets in his way is pretty much gonna pay the price. That's how I see Paco. It's like he's gonna do what he wants to do, and he's on a mission to get what he gets and what he wants, and he has no care or no reason to stop until he gets what he wants. He has to kill anybody, do whatever he has to do to get it.
Word. Now, moving over to Fatal Decisions for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because Fatal Decisions kind of give the people an idea of what that's about. And hold on, before you say that though, Juan, before you talk about that, I want to let everybody out there know you need to go check these series out. The reason I say that is because you get some action. They're not boring at all. You know what I mean? Like you know, for those cats who want to sit back and watch that good old type film where you can get some action and a good plot of what's going on, and you just like, oh damn, I can't believe that happened. Or a lot of people can even relate to the stories. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in a lot of ways. So I suggest everybody go check them out. But give the people a little bit about what Fatal Decisions is about and your role in that series.
Fatal Decision is about a guy who lost his brother to like the streets and just the drug dealing game and all that, and he decides to get involved and gets involved in the lifestyle just to get revenge, I guess, for his brother. And he asks his friend, which is me, who I play a guy by the name of Carlos, can I help him? And I play the guy Carlos, who agrees to help him and wait out and sell and just take over the streets of Newark. And for return, I get my cut. And as we, you know, and the story gets deeper and deeper because, you know, you already know what happens when you get involved in that life, and it's just, it never ends well. Yeah.
Now for everybody out there, man, because, you know, we got a lot of different cultures and people from other countries and stuff and listeners and things like that. So we, like, everybody wants to know, what's your nationality, Juan?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
My parents are Puerto Rican, and I was born and raised in Jersey, though. But my father was born in PR, and my mom was Puerto Rican.
Word, no doubt. Now we know the film industry is nothing, nothing new to the Puerto Rican culture. But just with you being successful in this field, how does it feel to be able to represent? You know what I'm saying, and carry on the legacy for all the Puerto Rican people in film. How does it, like, that must feel good?
I mean, it feels good because I feel like it's not enough of us out there, and I feel like we, again, just opportunity to do this and just be able to represent not just for my people, but just in general, any Latino out there that wants to get into acting and just do something like this. And be able to just represent, to show people that you can do it, and all you have to do is believe in yourself and stick to your plan and just keep pushing and keep going.
Yeah, I definitely feel and respect that, man, because I think a lot of people sometimes overlook that because I hear about Latinos in the film industry and being able to make way, and to be honest, a lot of the films or series that I've seen with with Latino characters or Latino actors and actresses really know how to do their thing. I mean, they definitely have earned their respect on the screen, no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? So I a lot of times when people try to take that away, I don't really see the separation in it because they're great actors and musicians as well. But I think a lot of people, I think the people who have seen these films and seen these shows, they really know and can respect that though. I mean, because you know, Latino, I mean, hell, y'all been doing y'all thing for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just about there's a lot of talented Latinos out there. I just feel like a lot of us haven't got the opportunity we deserve, and I feel like if we can just all stick together and just push in one direction for what we believe in, whether it's actors, musicians, singers, whatever. I mean, I feel that there is a platform for us. I feel like they're independent. I mean, I always been one to say that if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, even if I have to do it myself, and put myself out there, independent wise, whether it's doing indie films and whatever I can, as long as I'm doing what I love doing, that's really what matters to me.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. What how do you get prepared to when you get ready to film? How do you get prepared to go into character? Do you got any rituals or just what I'm saying? Just you. I know you say your prayers probably. You know what I mean?
I try to like study the character first and get in that mode before they start even saying action. Like before they even film, and I'm like already like trying to get myself in that mode, and just trying to like find that place in all I can say. The character's here, before you in action, he's already here. So that's how I try to prepare myself as well as, praying and keeping calm and just staying focused as well, because you got to stay focused when you're on set and have a clear mind and just be ready to just, get into action and work.
Right. You know what? And I know it must be a good thing coming from Jersey too, because, like some of the roles that you play, that you've been in, I know coming from Jersey just kind of helps that because you got to study the character, obviously, but then at the same time, being from where you come from, it does make it a little bit easier to play certain roles just because you've seen that lifestyle before. Yeah,
I mean, it does help, just past experiences and just seeing things in your environment or where you're from or just anything in general. You kind of like you grew up seeing a lot of stuff, or you kind of experience a lot of stuff. It helps to a certain degree and certain characters you play, because you can kind of use that and tap into that and kind of like help you get through with the character. So yeah, that is true.
No doubt. Flipping the script to the music side, because as everybody out there knows, we was talking about, Juan is also a musician. He got some hot songs out, a few as a matter of fact, ill tracks. And we want to take time to discuss those as well. Do you down the line plan on possibly going, professional with it, or is it just something you're gonna keep doing in the back of the mind? And if hey, if it blows, it blows, or
I had thoughts about it. I mean, acting is first to me. I will say that acting is first. But music is something that I'm very passionate about. I love music. I can't leave my music alone. I'm always with headphones. I'm always like writing or coming up with ideas. But I mean, if the right opportunity came and where I could do music and whatever, like I wouldn't turn it down. Of course, I do. I love music.
Right.
I kind of see like it's both two hands. I got acting and I got music, and I use it as a way just to create.
Yeah. Now, what about the beats and stuff like that? You got a production team, or you make the beats yourself, or?
I do everything alone. I write everything alone, record everything alone, I edit everything alone. Everything I do it myself as far as the music is concerned. I mean, I might collaborate here and there with a few guys around the way, whatever. But a lot of time, usually making music all by myself.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's all right right there to be doing all of that. You know what though? That's good too, because even with some of the film and TV projects or web series and stuff, man, that's good too, because then you always got some hot music in case in case anybody needs some scores.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it could be a little, doing music alone is like you kind of pretty much have to trust your own judgment. Like writing it and just recording it and then having to like it's a lot of work at times doing it by myself. I don't have anybody to just, but I do it and I get it done, which I don't complain.
Hey, that's how you gotta work, yo. And you know what? That's good too, though, because that means you can do music without having other influences. Like you kind of, like you said earlier, you just kind of go with trusting your own judgment and coming from your own heart, and that's really the best music when it comes out even to other people.
Yeah, I mean, when I write, I kind of like write what I feel. Or sometimes I'll listen to a beat, I'll be creative and come up subject matter, or want to switch it up. I just would like to write what I feel or whatever I'm thinking of that moment, or whatever idea comes to my head at that moment. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Word. Hey, I got to ask this question, man, just because you're a musician. You know what I'm saying? You ever write any love joints for the shorties?
Yeah, I got a couple. I got one or two.
Okay.
Got a few out there.
That's what's up.
Now, I like to mix it up. I believe as an artist, you can't just do. You got to be different. You got to have, you gotta have your joints for the ladies. Because at the end of the day, they're the ones that's really gonna support you more than anything. The ladies, they go out there, and support you all the way. I feel like as an artist, you got to mix it up though. You can't just do one thing. They would be different and switch it up.
Nah, you right though. You 100% on with that, because you make a joint for them and they gonna show you support.
They'll go out there and buy your album.
Yeah, a lot of other cats, they gonna be like downloading your shit, and you know what I'm saying. But they go, you know what I mean.
Ladies always show love and support.
Right. All right, now listen. But before we go, man, I want to, because I got a few more. I want to, I want you to let everybody know where they can find you on the websites and everything like that. But before we go, man, let's talk about Sons of God for a minute, because that's been making a lot of noise. A couple mutual friends we got, are attached to that film too, and I know you are as well. So talk a little bit, if you can, about you being in Sons of God and how you feel about that.
I feel great to be on. I feel great to be part of Sons of God. I went to the audition, and they allowed me to be audition and just be part of the film. Right now, I can't speak too much about the role I'm playing, but I'm gonna be in it. Right now, everything is like timing with my role and my character on it. But just being an honor to just go audition and just be part of it. It was great.
Yeah, no doubt. I know you can't talk much. I know your hands tied on that one, but that's gonna be an exciting film. A lot of anticipation.
Yeah.
Word. All right, man. Listen, let the people out there know, if your music is out, where they can go find any of it, if it's out, or you know what I'm saying, and what website they can go to, or how they can catch you on Facebook and Twitter and all that.
They go on my SoundCloud, J Rican, Rican. My Facebook is Juan Ortiz. My Instagram is JRican201. So yeah, that's what I'm on, and my Twitter is JRican201.
Okay. All right, that's what's up, man. How about some shout out? Got any shout outs?
I'm gonna shout out my mom first, because without her I wouldn't be here right now.
Already.
She's my biggest support. The cast and the crew of Serpent, from Courtney, Omar from 2020 Images, my acting coach, my friend Richard Wilson, Jose for even setting this up and connecting us together, and all my friends and people out there supporting and sharing, and just, that with me, following me. Shout outs to all of y'all.
No doubt, man. Listen, look, it's been an honor to have you on the show, Juan. You're welcome back anytime, and I'm gonna be whatever joints, whatever tracks, you know what I'm saying, that I can get, that you sent, and I'm allowed to rotate, man. I'm gonna keep you in rotation on the show for sure.
Thank you for having me. It was an honor doing the interview and just being able to come here and just talk to you.
Hey, no doubt, man. Look, and listen, we wish, we congratulate you all. We congratulate you on your success, and we know you're doing big things, and you're gonna continue to keep up the great acting. Everybody out there, I want to remind y'all, check them out now. Oh, yeah, that's right. For them to be able, they can go to YouTube too, right, and check you out in Serpent, right?
Yeah. The pilot is on YouTube. They can go right now to the Facebook page, Serpent the series TV show.
Okay.
They can watch the pilot that's out now, because right now we're working on more episodes. We're to film more episodes. But right now the pilot's out there. They go to Serpent the TV series on YouTube, or just go on Facebook and type in Serpent the series TV show. And you can follow up on all the updates and watch the pilot as well.
Yeah, and like he said too, y'all, when you check out the Facebook and just his social media handles, that'll kind of lead you to where you can go check out the series and the shows that he's in. And trust me, go check them out. They're a great watch. When you sit down, you like I said before, you will not be bored. You will enjoy it. I want to remind everybody out there that in case you just tuned in late or you missed some of the conversation between Juan Ortiz and myself right here on the show, this full conversation will be up on social media just shortly. So you can check out, where to find them at and everything like that. I just want to kind of go back over Instagram. Instagram. His Instagram is jreekin201, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right, Twitter is jreekin as well.
It's jreekin201.
201, and hit him up on SoundCloud too, Jay Reekin, and check out all the music out there. And you can also check him out on the Keith Harris Show as well. Listen, man, Juan, it's been a pleasure talking to you, my brother. Hold it down, keep doing your thing, keep repping. Big shouts out to you and your whole team out there, and we'll be talking soon, my brother. Big shouts out to Jose too, man. Let me shout out Jose and give him a big thanks for plugging us in too, like you said before, my man.
Thank you for having me, man. We'll talk soon and later on in the future.
All right, for sure. Hold it down, B.
All right.
One. Everybody out there all across the land, that was main man Juan Ortiz right here on the Keith Harris Show right here on Hotline Radio. Y'all already know what time it is. First of all, we'd like to welcome everyone to the new time slot. All right, 10 to 12 Eastern, 7 to 9 Pacific. What's going on, everybody out there all across the land? Of course, you're tuned into the number one station on the net, Hotline Radio. This is the Keith Harris Show, and of course,